Still in legal matters, the Accra High Court has also ordered evangelist Patricia Mama Pat Esiama, formerly known as Nana Agradaa, to pay a sum of 50,000 Ghana cedis as compensation, and also imposed a fine of 12,000 cedis on her. You recall she's already in prison 15 years for a different sentence, but this one is in connection with her case with Osofo Biblical, where some time past she showed his nude images on her TV station. Unfortunately, this time around, she wasn't lucky. This pastor decided to take her on. But because she's already in prison, they settled for a plea deal. And then now this is the outcome of the plea deal. So we have a video from Agrada's lawyer, and we are going to play that.
My parts, I didn't come over on the TV. So the Bejina criminal court for about 3 years now. Yakumwa. At the tennis, assembly and Pesabet in time. The Attorney General Trans and they play negotiating. Agreement in a year, Abana Jatu and a back court, so court and so Ajatu. As assembly, and I can't be assembly in Hope. Now they over.
85 men.
Okay, and you're fine. Fine, I think 1,000 penalty units for 4 counts. And about consider 25 penalty units. The penalty unit be 12 cities. 1,000 be 12,000. But then 12,000 times 4, just 12,000 because to run concurrently. As a back open a bedroom. The 12,000 bit and appearance, you are compensating 50,000. And that's 7 years.
And the 12,000 is a default.
So that is the lawyer explaining the fines and then how they work. But another interesting thing that transpired is that lately Nana Agradaa was also trending after that alleged photo popped up and people were saying Eyonwa. Now Osofo Biblical caught up with bloggers and he says, "Oh, Agradaa why you tum pa? Why you tum?" So people are saying that, well, then in a way he's confirming that photo that we saw is indeed Nana Agradaa. But let's just play what Osofo Biblical said about our beloved Nana Agradaa. I think there are some challenges. So basically that's that. He has sort of confirmed. So those who were saying that, oh, it's someone who has been paid. It's a paid actor.
We need a picture evidence. We need video evidence.
Kojo so one sawem. It's Christmas.
Cobra.
Mamlo.
Say
a work assignment.
No, it's not work assignment. This one,
but we want confirmation.
Assignment. You want to satisfy
your trend.
You want to satisfy your own curiosity.
Oh no, it's
no,
not
but I'll contribute to the transport.
It's not. It is. I'm satisfying it on your behalf. It's your curiosity.
Then don't go. Then don't go, please. Let's keep it as it is.
So my final story, Fancy Gadam is trending. So Fancy Gadam posted on his socials. He received a mobile money alert. Payment received for GHS 123.82 from Ghana Music Rights Organization, GHAMRO. And then the caption was 223.82 Ghana cedis for creativity, sleepless nights, studio bills, promotions, and years of hard work. This is not just a notification. It's a loud question mark on how our music is valued and how creatives are treated. We keep creating because we love the art, but love alone shouldn't be the payment. GHAMRO, you can do better. And a lot of people were talking about it, even just before we came, like while we were here, Mr. Hansen showed me a video where they were saying that Akwabwa Senior, they paid him 200 and something Ghana cedis in royalties. But the good news is that GHAMRO has responded.
Okay.
They have put out a very long press release.
What are they saying?
Public clarification on royalties relating to Ahmed Bello Mujahid, that is Fancy Gadam. The Ghana Music Rights Organization acknowledges the concerns raised by our valued member, Fancy Gadam, regarding the level of royalties recently received. We appreciate his long-standing contribution to Ghana's music industry and the effort, creativity, and investments that go into producing his works. It is, however, important to provide clarity on how royalties are generated and distributed. particularly in relation to digital, live performance, synchronization, and broadcast usage. Firstly, GHAMRO's mandate is limited to the collection and distribution of mechanical, performance, broadcast, and synchronization, that is case-by-case royalties, in accordance with Copyright Act 2005, Act 690, and the Copyright Regulation. GHAMRO does not collect or distribute sound recording, that is master royalties, from digital service providers, also known as DSPs. Sound recording royalties often the larger so basically they are saying that when it comes to the streams on the DSPs, GHAMRO doesn't collect royalties on that one. So that is the first point. Secondly, regarding broadcast royalties, GHAMRO continues to face a significant structural challenge where over 90% of broadcasting networks in Ghana remain non-compliant with royalty payments, where broadcasters do not pay or do not submit valid usage reports. GHAMRO cannot lawfully distribute royalties for those users, regardless of how popular an artist's music may be on air. Thirdly, for live performance and synchronization royalties, payments are strictly based on 1. Valid licensing of events or productions, 2. Accurate program returns and usage reports, and 3. Correct and up-to-date registration of works. When usage is not reported, licensed or paid for by music users, royalties unfortunately cannot be generated for distribution. And they go on, and then finally, we respectfully encourage Fancy Gadam and all GHAMRO members to engage directly with our distribution and documentation teams for detailed work-by-work statements and clarifications. GHAMRO remains open and available. Together, by strengthening compliance, reporting, and understanding of the royalty ecosystem, we can build a sustainable future that fully rewards Ghanaian creators. They are trying to say that it's not really their fault.
They are not collecting. They are not getting
they
the
are
money.
not getting the money, so we don't have some to give you.
I think what they've said is true, right? All that they've said is true.
Yeah.
The challenge for Fancy is also valid, which a lot of musicians, creatives face as well. But this is where I think that they need to bridge that gap, right? So Fancy is a member of that organization. There are some musicians who are not, you know. I'm wondering what kind of interaction takes place between GHAMRO and the musicians.
Because there should be an understanding.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be there and then I receive 100 cedis as royalty payments, you know. As members also of GHAMRO, I don't know whether they are privy to the accounts of GHAMRO, as in the collections that they make in a year, and the distribution, and even the model of distribution.
Accounts need to be made.
Because I know that some musicians even have a challenge with how whatever is collected, whatever amount is collected is even distributed, right? Because some of the complaints are that sometimes, you know, if you have an artist, say in Accra, maybe it's more visible. But if you go to some village up north, and you may when you Fancy Gadam, right? So if you collect from there, you can't be paying the big names here and not him. The flip side is the broadcasters there also paying royalties for that artist there to enjoy from it. You understand? So the challenges are there. It's been there from whatever. GHAMRO has the backing of the law to collect. Sometimes there have been threats, you know, to take to stations to court, broadcasters to court and all that. Some even have gone through that. And it will be an ongoing process. Maybe they've not been very effective in that area, which they will sort out. But I'm saying beyond that, because this is like you mentioned, this is not the first time an artist is coming. But if I know, for instance, that, you know, this year, GHAMRO has been able to collect only 10,000 cedis. And they have to share this amongst 1,000 artists, right? And this is the model that they are using. So this person will get 1 CD, this other person will get 50 pesos or whatever.
So when you have 50 CDs, you understand. Yes.
You understand? I understand. Yes, it's not enough. I probably now will put this one out, not to castigate GHAMRO but rather to the broadcasters who are not paying.
And then to educate.
You know,
Yeah.
why we are not. So GHAMRO is doing their duty, but these people are not paying. And that's why we are not getting.
No, because I don't, as you are saying, I really don't get it. If they have an understanding, the members know how the organization works. They know how they are doing their things. On the screenshots and to social media.
Or the 2 o'clock, it would not be against GHAMRO. And yes, where the music and as a home for music.
Okay, be Adwoa.
Okay, be Adwoa. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. There has to be, and I know. I mean, it's a public institution. It has members, and so the accounts
should be public.
Should be, at least for the members to know. You understand? And then you wouldn't have some of these challenges. But until such a time that is done, no, because there's always a challenge with how the royalties are collected
and distributed.
How much of it is distributed, and how the model that you use in distributing, who gets more, who get less, and all that. You get it. Because I know, for instance, that the collection procedures, you have broadcasters being put into broad umbrellas, and they are paid, they are billed a certain amount. Which may or may not reflect even the amount of music that they are using in their broadcast. You understand? So all those need to be corrected.
I see Gadam next time on brand I'm into man.
Wait, you are
so now 1.2 there.
So